album review on Hit Songs TV. I am Janelle, and today we're going to be reviewing Adekunle Gold's new album, About 30. Now, Kosovo Adekunle, popularly known as Adekunle Gold, is not someone that is new to the Nigerian music industry. At 15, he wrote his very first song, but before this, he was in a church choir. And in 2010, Adekunle Gold formed a band with his best friend Shay Keys. The name of the band was The Bridge. In 2013, Adekunle Gold left The Bridge and became a solo artist. And I must say, since he became a solo artist, we've been hearing nothing but very great tunes from him. Before Adekunle Gold became a popular artist, we all knew Adekunle Gold as the king of Photoshop. I particularly remember the Photoshop he did for him and Nicki Minaj. And the first time I saw it, I was like, what? It was just very perfect. So yeah, while he still does that, he's also blessing us with great tunes every day. Now, as an urban high life artist and also an alternative artist, Adekunle Gold graced us with About 30 album in May 2018. Now, Adekunle Gold's About 30 album, I must say, was highly anticipated. It took him 2 years to release this album. Before this About 30 album came out, his first album, Gold, which came out in 2016, was really good. So when he announced About 30, everyone, including me, I was anticipating it so much. Now, this anticipated album has 14 tracks and 2 bonus tracks, so altogether that's 16. And he features various artists. These artists includes Flavor, DYO, Shane Kuti, and the Lagos Community Gospel Choir LCGC. Adekunle Gold is an artist that we've always considered to be one that is left out of the crowd. Yeah, he's different. His style of music is very different. So this album, About 30, I must say, has given him a solid ground in the music industry. Now, prior to the release of the album, we heard 2 songs off the album, which is Ire and Money. So yeah, when these 2 songs came out, it was like, wow, okay, so About 30 is going to be so hot. And yeah, it's been, well, you hear the review. We'll go on with that. Now, in this About 30 album, Adekunle Gold engages his fans intimately. In the 14 songs, I think they were mostly about life experiences. He shares his life experience over the decades. He talks about love, he talks about life, he talks about fame, depression, and what have you. The songs in About 30 includes Yo Yo featuring Flavor, Down With You featuring DYO, Mr. Foolish featuring Sheo Kuti, Somebody, Surrender, and with the one with the Lagos Community Choir, There Is a God. Now, there are different songs, so we're not going to go through the whole 14. I think you should check that out by yourself. Anyways, Adekunle Gold is someone that I will consider likes love or loves love, because every album, the Gold album and now this About 30 album, has love infused in them. In the case of Gold album, we heard Sade and Oriente, he was talking about love, and this is not different. The About 30 album is not different at all, as it talks about love gained in the songs Somebody, Surrender, and Down With You, where he reassures his lover that he'll be down with her for the rest of his days, despite the odds, despite the distractions and everything that's going on. And then from love gained, he goes into love gone sour in the case of Dem Delilah. And in an interview, he reveals that Dem Delilah was actually a personal experience. I mean, the story was just so sad. I mean, he found out that a girl he was in love with was dating another guy. I must add, sadly, Adekunle Gold was the side guy. Like, finding out that you're the side person is not really a nice thing. And then he tried calling this girl to ask her questions like, what's going on? And when he tried, he discovered that this girl had already blocked him. Like, man, that must have been really devastating. So yeah, Dem Delilah. So, like I said earlier, the songs, each of them have their own meaning. Adekunle Gold is not someone that we know works with a lot of artists. Like his previous album, Gold album, he worked with known artist Simi. But in this About 30, he expanded his range, working with different artists. And although Simi wasn't given any credit in the album cover, we could hear her vocals splashing in most of the songs. Now let's go into some of the songs, not all of them, that will take all of our time. So let's go into some of the songs. Now, Down With You featuring DYO is a song that's a promises song where he promises his lover that he's going to be down with her forever, and they were giving each other promises. And I must say, DYO, her voice was explosive and very captivating in this song. Yo Yo is a high life classical. It's a classical high life song, and basically, I must say my own sharp. I expected a lot more, being that it features flavor, but it's okay. It's not that bad. It's cool. Mr. Foolish featuring Seun Kuti. Well, that song is actually for us youth. Like this, I'm not part of the Indomie generation, sha. I was born in the Agege generation. So yeah, it's for the Indomie generation. You know, those people that, you know, fire is burning or something is happening to someone, and instead of you to call for help, you are making videos because you want to put it on your page. You want to be the first person to upload it. Instead of you to call for help, you're making video, taking selfies. So yeah, Seun Kuti was calling them Mr. Foolish. Like, do something about it. Get up and do something. Use your phone for good and not to make yourself popular. That's what Mr. Foolish was about. And the song with LCGC, that's the Lagos Community Gospel Choir, There Is a God. As the saying is, there is a God. He's giving his praise and giving God all the praise, adoration, and what have you. The song Mama, of course, as the name goes, is a tribute to all mothers. Adekunle Gold, like, I'm sure if his mom is listening to this, she's like, wow, I love you too, son. He gave the mom all the credit that there is no one like you. And for my personal favorite song, Fame. I think Fame is the peak of this album because it talks about loneliness, depression, and wants. Like, I could personally relate to the song. Like, you're in a family, you're amongst your friends, but you're just feeling lonely. I feel everybody should listen to this song. That's my favorite. That's my favorite song in the whole album. And the last song I'm going to review is Dem Delilah. Like I said, it's a personal song. So yeah, Adekunle Gold did put his all in the song. Like, I'm sure when he was remembering the song, he was probably in tears or teary-eyed because yeah, the song was really good. And if you know the true story and you listen to it, you can just relate to his pain in the song. So I say again, damn you, Delilah, for breaking Adekunle Gold's heart. But I'm very sure he's happy with the person he's not going to admit that he's dating. Alright. So that's it for the About 30 album review. We say well done to Adekunle Gold. We're expecting more, of course, from you. Your next album just has to set Earth on fire. While this one is setting Nigeria on fire, the next one just has to set the entire world on fire. Don't forget, you can drop your own reviews about this album on the comment box below. Say what you think, say the things I missed, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up on this video. And lastly, most importantly, subscribe to all our social media platforms on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and anywhere you see Hit Songs TV. Please just click the follow button or the subscribe button. And until our next album review, I remain your host, Janelle. Have a wonderful time.